there's some new developments in the KillZall family that I'd like to introduce to you. So you're familiar with KillZall. This is your Ultra Roundup formula. So this is the same thing as Roundup Ultra, and it will kill everything that you spray it on. So weeds, grasses, goes in through the green leafy part of the plant, goes down into the root system, kills the whole plant out. But the great thing about KillZall is it biodegrades in about 5 days. And so 5 days after you've sprayed, you can go back and plant in that area where you've sprayed, and it won't affect any of those new plants. Whether you're planting from seed or whether you're transplanting plants out there, the KillZall's inert after 4 or 5 days in the soil, and so it won't bother those. So we use KillZall quite frequently to edge lawns with, to go in and spray an area before we plant our garden or our flower beds where a lot of weeds have creeped into it. And the KillZall will only kill what you spray it on, but it won't bother any surrounding or nearby plants because it has to go in through the green leafy part of the plant. So KillZall concentrate, like this, will cover about 6,000 to 8,000 square feet. So really quite a good value on the regular KillZall. The KillZall Extended came out just a few years ago, and the KillZall Extended, they've taken the KillZall with the Roundup Ultra formula in there. The way the Ultra formula works is it's got a surfactant, actually 2 surfactants in with it to make it work even better than the standard Roundup. So it's really good stuff. They've taken the KillZall and they've added a pre-emergent into it, and the pre-emergent will stop new seeds as they germinate, but it won't affect any plants that are there already. So the KillZall, if you spray it on the plants, it will kill the plants, but then you spray the soil around all the plants and it will prevent new weeds as they germinate for about 4 to probably 6 months. And the KillZall Extended does a great job. I use it in planting areas where I've got trees and shrubs, and it kills the weeds that are coming up, weeds and grasses both, and then I spray all the bare dirt in between and around the plants that I don't want to damage, and then the extended part of the KillZall will stop the new weeds as they germinate. Now this is one you wouldn't want to use in your vegetable garden because it's going to stop seeds from germinating, but you can definitely use it around all kinds of ornamentals that are existing or established and not coming up from seed, because it's going to stop that seed from coming up. But a shrub that's right next to the area where you just sprayed, it's not going to affect that at all because it won't be picked up by the root system and it won't go in through the bark, and it will stop all those weeds from coming up. So a great option for driveway areas that have trees or shrubs that are really close by, or just in your flower beds or in your shrubs and trees where you just don't want weeds coming up for the whole year. You can treat it once with this and get 4 to 6 months of control by killing the weeds that are there and stopping the new ones from coming up. And this will cover about 6,000 square feet as well too. So great value on the KillZall Extended. But the newest product in the KillZall family is the KillZall 365. Now this is a total vegetation killer. This is more like a soil sterilant. And so this is going to last for, believe it or not, 365 days. So hence the name KillZall 365. It's a full year sterilant. And so this is a product you want to be very careful with because it works differently from the other 2 KillZalls. It will kill what's there and it will kill what you spray it on, but it will also stay in the soil for 365 days. And the root system of any plants that come over into the area where you've treated with the KillZall 365, it's going to damage those as well too. So this is a product that you're going to use on the parking pad out back behind the house where there's no trees or no shrubs, and you just don't want anything growing up there for like the whole year. And so you can treat it with this first thing in the spring, April, May, and it's going to kill what's there and prevent new stuff from coming back probably until the next spring, maybe even a little bit longer, because the sterilant that's in here will prevent new seeds from germinating, and it will kill all the vegetation in the area where you've treated it. But if you have a tree or a shrub that's only 10 feet away from the area where you've treated this, and the root system of that tree or shrub creeps into the area where you've used the KillZall 365, it's going to damage that tree or shrub. So you have to be very, very careful and use caution when using this product, because it does last for a long time and it will affect plants that are nearby even if you're very careful where you treat, could creep a little bit, and if the root system comes into there, it's going to damage it. So new addition to the KillZall family. It's very different from the other products in the KillZall family, but very effective, and it really works great under certain circumstances and in certain applications. And that's the way all three of the KillZall products work. Very effective, do a great job, inexpensive, and I think this one covers about 4,000 square feet as well too. So for the quart size bottles, we're talking 6,000 to 8,000 square feet, 6,000 square feet, and 4,000 square feet. So very good coverage on those, but they do have very specific uses, and you want to be sure you're using them for the right thing, and you'll have great results with the KillZall here at Anderson Seed and Garden.